Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today is Sunday. Sunday is my rest days. I don't train on a Sunday, but this morning it's just gone up to 6 o'clock. I'm still going to be doing my fasted cardio. I like to do this on my rest day just literally to help me expend some more energy and just burn up some more calories and keep my body still active. Even though it's my rest day, I'm not training, I'm trying to relax as much as I can. I still want to make sure I'm expending energy, getting my body moving, and also I feel like it helps me start my day. Like the fasted cardio at the moment, or just getting cardio done in the morning, it just really helps me, you know, get my brain functioning, gets my body going, and just gets my day started. Like where people have their morning coffee or their morning fag, whatever it is, to get their day started, I feel like the cardio at the moment is helping me get my day started. So even though today's a rest day, we're not going to be training, I'm still going to be going up there now to do my morning cardio, 35 minutes. I like to do it on the stair mill. Every now and then what I do is I use the treadmill as well. I'll use the treadmill when it's a leg day, literally just so it's not so taxing on my legs and I can get more of an efficient leg workout. But what I'll do is I'll have the incline still kind of high. That way I'm actually still contracting my glutes and really focusing on squeezing my glutes on every like stride that I make. But today it's just going to be 35 minutes on the stair mill. But beforehand I need to get my BCAAs ready. So today I'm using the standard BCAAs from My Protein, which is the watermelon flavour. And what I do is I always put 2 scoops in there, and like I say, I always sip this while I'm doing my morning cardio, just simply to keep my body anabolic as I'm in a fasted state. I haven't eaten anything in probably the last 6 to 7 hours, so I just want to make sure I get some protein synthesis in me, get some essential amino acids, and you know, like I say, keep my body anabolic and not going catabolic. So anyway, I've got my BCAAs ready. I'm about to get head off to the gym, get this cardio done with. Also afterwards I'm going to do a little bit of posing, so I'll show you guys a little physique update because I haven't done that in a little while. And then the rest of the day I'm going to show you what you know, what I do on my rest days, the food that I take. Macros are switched up considering it's my rest day, so we've had a little change on my macros, and there's actually some pretty decent foods and meals that I'm going to be getting in today. So make sure you stay tuned by watching the video all the way through. I'll see you guys in a little bit. High quality beats. Alright guys, so I just got back home from cardio and done a little bit of posing. So as you saw, a little physique update, and I've just got here my meal number 1 of the day. So in here I've got 10 ounces of eggs and I've got a lean beef burger. So these burgers are the burgers that I was using on my fat load phase. So give you guys a little update of what's going on. On Friday, the last video that I posted, which was the high carb day, the morning afterwards on Saturday, I sent over progress pictures and my weigh-in to the coach. We weighed in at 191 pounds. So I was 195 and I'm now 191 pounds. So we dropped 3 pounds in total overnight, and that was what we wanted with the high carb day. And you know, we just come in a lot tighter, a lot leaner. The coach said that's like we're bang on schedule. You know, I feel like we're almost ready. That was the words that he said. So all in all, everything's really good. The macros from now on is, on my training days, it's going to be 300 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbohydrates, and as low fats as possible as I can. So around about 10 to 15 grams in total with the proteins and carbohydrates that I'm getting in. But if I can get lower, I'll get lower. This may adjust coming according over the weeks, but rest days is 300 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbohydrates, and 60 grams of fat. So like the fat load day, I get 60 grams of fat, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread those fats throughout the day instead of just getting them in my last meal. So that's why I've got the beef burger. There's about 10 grams of fat and about 50 grams in total of protein in this meal. I say I'm feeling really good at the moment. You guys got to see a little physique update, how I'm looking. I say we're 191 pounds, we're a lot tighter, a lot leaner. I'm feeling really good. I'm getting some great feedback, some positive comments from people like yourself, you know, people around me, some really big names that are sending their comments in, sending their feedback and their positive vibes, and it's kind of put my motivation at another level. You know, 3 weeks out, today it's what, 21 days out. I've got to give everything I can now in these last 3 weeks, and with these feedbacks and great positive comments, it's kind of just risen my motivation levels up again. So this is rest day, meal number 1. I'm about to get this in. I'll catch you guys a little bit later on. So guys, we're just here, one of my local areas called Orpington in the UK. I've just got a few errands and that to run, but first of all, I've just got my next meal with me, which is also meal number 3. Like I say, it's just come up to 2 o'clock. I've got to eat now, and what I want to do is I want to get this meal in before I go off and run my errands and that, because I don't really want to be eating as I'm walking. So meal number 3 of the day, I've just got myself some chicken and 1 cup of broccoli. So I've got 200 grams of chicken in there, a little bit of the French mustard, of course my Himalayan pink salt, and that 1 cup of broccoli. So that's pretty much it for meal number 3. Like I say, I've got 300 grams of protein to eat throughout the whole day. Spread that across the 6 meals. That's about 50 grams each meal of protein. So there's 50 grams of protein in there. Also, like I say, with the errands, I'm going to be out for a few hours. I've got myself my drink here, which has got some amino acids in there, which is 2 scoops of the raspberry lemonade flavor. Probably one of my second favorite flavors. Watermelon, most of you guys know, is my favorite at my protein. But you guys, you know how it goes. If you want any supplements and that from my protein, you can use my discount code BRISTO10 and it saves yourself 10% off your order. Now, you know, I just love using my protein. I've used them for about 5 years now, and one of the main reasons why I like using them is because not just they bring some great products, and I feel like their products really work, they have great taste as well. Where you have some of these companies where they do one or the other. You get some companies, and I don't want to name any, but you get these companies where they'll have a great product that does what it says, but the flavor is just bland, or it's gritty, it doesn't mix well. Or you have something that's the opposite, where they have something where the flavor is really nice, but the supplement doesn't actually do what it's like really meant to be doing. So the thing is, why I use protein is because it has that balance, and it does both, where it brings the products that's meant to do what's required, and it also brings great flavors. Like the raspberry lemonade's really nice. It's got the watermelon flavor. Their whey proteins, you know, they got some really great flavors. So that is one of the reasons why I like using my protein. And if you guys want to use them as well, like I said, you can go over to my link. It's in the description. Use my discount code BRISTO10 and save yourself 10% off your order. But anyway, I'm going to get in this meal now and then get these errands sorted out. So that's pretty much that.
Thank you. Still walk upstairs.
Now this place is one place I'll definitely be coming after the show. Bubble Pop Waffles. Oh my god. Look at that. If you guys never heard of this place, Creams. They do like waffles, ice creams. There's a lot in there. We're definitely going there after prep. So guys, I'm back at home now. Just finished off doing all my errands. So Sunday, I like to get all my food prepped, like a couple meals for the next couple of days. So as always, I'm cooking up my chicken here, which I get from Lean Meat LDN. They always supply me with all my meats. They're good quality, fine cut breasts of meat and all my other proteins I get from them. So just chopping them all up, making sure they're all good. So like I say, with my diet, with my prep, and I use this on the off season as well, I keep all my foods very basic and simple, just because it makes life so much easier for me. Then, you know, with everything that goes on, my hectic schedule, work and other things like that, when you start playing around with foods, it just makes things a little bit more complicated. So I keep mine as basic as possible. You've seen on the prep series, I've pretty much only been using like the ground of rice, rice cakes, and white rice, which is my other source of carbohydrates. It's just easier that way for me. Keep it basic, keep it simple, and I only need to use the 3 carb sources. So I've got my chicken cooked up. There's some of it already cooked now with a little bit of seasoning on there. I've got my white rice, which will do me for the next couple of days, and then my veg, which I use broccoli, sometimes green beans as well. While that's all cooking, I'm just making up meal number 4 today. So I'm just got my egg whites in here. I've got 10 ounces of egg whites, and with this, for my fats, I get 140 grams of salmon, which is absolutely beautiful. I love switching up every now and then with my fat sauces. Like, my fat sauces would always mix. Sometimes I use like almond butter, peanut butter, whole eggs, salmon, avocado, nuts, but you know, like I say, I always like to mix up my fats, but other things like my carbs and proteins, I keep them to the most basic. It just makes my life a little easier than start messing around with other carb sources and proteins, and you know, bulking comes a lot easier, and it's more convenient that way. So that's what I do every Sunday with my food prep. Obviously over there, I stocked up as well on all my eggs. So I've got loaded them for the next couple of days. At the moment in this prep, I've gone through a hell of a lot of eggs, so that's why I'm always stocked up nicely. But that is my next meal, meal number 4. There's about 20 grams of fat in this meal from the salmon, and then again, like I said, 50 grams in total protein. So my egg whites are pretty much done. I'm just going to stick them on there now. Let that cool down for a bit while I carry on cooking the salmon. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish off cooking up this chicken and then get meal number 4 in. Alright guys, so I've got here my last meal of tonight, which is also my pre-carb meal. So in this bowl I've just got 250 grams of the zero fat Greek yogurt. I haven't had this stuff in a long time. It's one of my favourites. And with it I've got the Impact Whey ISO chocolate caramel flavour, of course, from My Protein. That mixed together is just like a dessert. It's one of my favourite meals, and it's really high packed in protein. So I've got that, and with this, my carbs, I've got 60 grams of oats, and to top it off I've just got 30 grams of the crunchy peanut bar. This is one of my favourite ones that I like to use. It's 100% peanuts, it's got no added sugar or salt, and it's got no palm oil either. And as you can tell, I'm more of a crunchy person than a smooth. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys prefer with your peanut butter, crunchy or smooth? I'm a crunchy guy. But that's pretty much it to top off my fats, the remaining of my carbohydrates today, and my proteins. And that's going to do me my last meal of tonight, and that's going to do me for this video today. Also with this, On my non-training days, what I like to do is just before I go to bed, I get my little recovery drink. So in here I have 5 grams of creatine, 15 grams of L-glutamine and 5 grams of some essential amino acids. It literally just helps me, you know, get a good night's sleep. It helps recover the muscles, and it helps me not so fatigued for the next day. So that's what I always get in. And my supplement tablets with just some omega-3s, some magnesiums to help me get a good night's sleep, and a digestive enzyme to digest those carbs. But that's pretty much it, guys. 21 days out, so tomorrow marks 20 days and counting. I can't believe literally how mad it is, you know, how fast it's coming around. 20 days tomorrow and we're going to be counting down. We're nearly going to be getting down to those single digits. But you know, it's been a long journey so far, and I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who stuck through, like literally from day one. You know, it's been a huge support from you guys. I know some of these videos haven't been, you know, that great, some of them been up and down, but I hope you guys are actually learning a great deal from my videos in this prep series. I hope there's a lot of information that I'm giving out there, and you know, like I always say in all my videos, if there's anything that I'm missing out and you want to see, make sure you drop a comment down below. I'll try and add in everything I can into all my videos, you know, making sure it's really in depth. You guys can take something away from it, and you can really, you know, learn a little bit more about prep and how it, what it takes to get into great condition and what it takes for a bodybuilder to get competition ready. So like I always say, thank you again for watching. If you did enjoy this video, if you enjoyed the series, give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's all, you know, appreciated. I do appreciate it so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe as always. Make it happen. Peace.
Keep chasing shadows, they're always